Hello and welcome. This is not going to be one of those usual ones where I have gameplay and then ramble on. This is going to be just me telling you about what happened with Bethesda's press conference at E3. And we do have a lot to look forward to. For starters, November 10th is now the official release date for Fallout 4. That's right. We do have a release date for that. So we have something to look forward to for that in the, later part of the fall. We also had a look at Doom for both the first person, the single player, actually should say, and multiplayer aspects of it. Also, you will also be able to pretty much do whatever you want with it. They will have a modding resource for the game itself for Doom, where you can actually create your own maps for multiplayer and various other things like that. You will also be able to do quite a bit with that, I believe. Even create your own game modes. So you have that to look forward to. With Fallout 4, we have a lot more to look forward to. The collector's edition will come with a Pip-Boy that will actually strap onto your wrist, and you can put your iPhone into actually any kind of smartphone into the Pip-Boy as the display. And on top of that, you will actually be able to download, I believe for free, they said, an app that will be the Pip-Boy's main screens. And I mean, there's nothing looking down for that. I mean, seriously. They showed gameplay of it where they even showed the character creation, so you were able to see what happened before the bombs fell. And they actually said you will be playing as the character that you create in the pre-war era. You do have the choice between male and female characters. You can change the characters quite a bit, and the changes to the characters themselves will also change how the baby in the crib will look later on in that particular part of the gameplay. Unfortunately, you do not play as a descendant of those two characters. You do play as one of the characters, but you do have to be careful because if you want to play as a male character and you're editing up also the female character, um, if you ended the character creation with the female character, you will end up be playing as a female character, as that one that you made. So if you're going to change the male character and play as a male character, then you should end it with the male character. It's the same thing if you're going to be playing it with the female character. Uh, that being said, it still looked really amazing. Everything in the game now actually has a purpose. All that junk that you would find laying around all over the place, you can actually use that for crafting mats, like duct tape, those toy cars and all that stuff. You can break that down. They showed all the different things that you could use to make a scope. So you actually have that to have as well. So cool. Uh, they even showed that the power armor, with the power armor, you can actually customize it to look like whatever power armor you want. You can actually customize it to do various things, and they even showed how the character gets into the power armor. It basically opens up in the back. Your character climbs in, and it closes up, which is actually pretty neat about that. You can build your own house. That's another thing. You could build your own place. You can give it like a power source. You can create a power generator. You can wire up your house to have lighting. You can even set like turrets around it because they said that raiders will actually attack. So if you have automated turrets with a power source, you can defend your own building. Also, you can create a community. If you build enough buildings, you can create a small like town. So they said that pretty much the sky's the limit with the customization. They also showed off like not just like the weapon mods, but you can actually customize the weapons themselves. They showed that by basically running through a speed run of the different kinds of weapons. One of them being like a baseball bat with circular saw blades attached to it. They even had one where it was like a laser rifle that was just fully like tricked out. They even showed like quite a bit of weapons. It was actually quite amazing, I'd have to say. Uh, there wasn't anything that I was really unimpressed with. I mean, there was actually a lot they had going on. Uh, but mostly it was like everyone was waiting for Fallout, which they saved for last. They also mentioned they did make a mini game. It's called Fallout Shelter, where you become the overseer of a vault, where you get to decide who lives in that vault, how fast it expands. You can even like customize it, like the size of the vault. They did say that there is no like micromanagement for like time or anything like that. Like if you build a room, it's in there. Uh, so there's no waiting for that. Uh, they also said that the only kinds of transactions within the game itself that you would need, which is not even necessary because it's an unlockable thing, is the different what was it, lunch boxes that will give you like items for your particular vault individuals. You can actually train your vault and like the people in your vault to go out and scavenge and bring back resources, which is pretty cool. So I hope you like this short overview of what happened during that press conference. Even though it was mostly just about the Fallout, because well, I was more interested in that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and as always, if you have anything that you'd like to see or hear about, let me know. I'm going to try to keep up to date with any Fallout 4 news that will be coming out and up until November 10th. Take care.